darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess with Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so very much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. If you've been watching my content for a while and haven't subscribed yet, please take the time out to hit the subscribe button to support my work, my channel, so I can keep this going. I would greatly appreciate it. And for those who are my Capella members, thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and your support. I cannot thank you enough for all that you do for me, for my work, for my channel. I'm greatly, greatly appreciative. I want to mention that I am offering 50% off all of my services, to include the twin flame readings, the compatibility charts, the birth charts, the coaching sessions, whether it's half an hour, an hour. Everything is 50% off. Just use the coupon code CYBER50 at checkout. You can use it as many times as you want. You can book the services in advance. And you have until December 2nd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to utilize the discount. All right. If you want to check out the memberships, wait till the end of the video to learn more about them, or you can do so now by checking the description box below and clicking on the membership link that I have there. So you can get my bonus content. You have access to a free mobile app where all the bonus content is there. Live members, only readings, stuff like that. Go check that stuff out. Also, there will be an extended for the video here. So if you want to view the extended reading for this, check out the description box below. There are instructions there. I also offer a subscription to allow you to access all of my extendeds unlimitedly. All right, so you can check that out down there too. All right, guys, with that being said, I wish you a wonderful week. Let's get into your reading. Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I send you much love and many blessings, as I always do. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. I hope you have a fantastic time, especially if your birthday is this week. Enjoy. Somebody here has a birthday on December 2nd. They wanted me to call that out for whoever that is. Happy, happy birthday. All right, guys, it's your party season. It's in the middle of holiday season too. How awesome is that? All right. So what we're going to do, Sagittarius, is going to see what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. Then we're then going to get guidance from the spirit on how to best navigate these energies. And we're also going to get a wellness tip for you for this week. I will have it extended for this. I've been called to do extended readings, so we're going to see how that goes. I'll let you guys know what's going to be part of the extended at the end of this reading, okay? So, excuse me, we're going to get right into this and see what you need to focus on, Sagittarius. What the Sagittarius needs to focus on, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Family, Pleiadians, Sirians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, wow. We have the Star card with the World at the bottom of the deck. Now, I'm getting two things with this, as I always do. Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself and your situation. Some of you, a huge focus is for you to really work on your healing. There's chakra balancing with this. I do offer a chakra healing session on my website, and you can use the coupon code CYBER50 for 50% off if you would like some chakra healing, some chakra balancing, okay? We get into what is blocking those chakras and how you're going to actually clear them, amongst other things. So I'm getting strong chakra balancing for a lot of you. It's time to really focus on renewing yourself. There's also a sense of, with this Aquarius energy, of showing the world the real you. Okay, not being afraid of who you are, but there's something about being vulnerable with this. Now, in the Rider-Waite, there is a naked woman here, and she's clothed because it's snowing outside, so obviously she'll freeze her ninnies off. But anyway, she is here to really bring balance to her life, and that starts with the healing. Okay, especially with the chakras, especially with overcoming these inner childhood wounds and anything else that ends up ailing us. There's about having renewed faith and hope in things, in yourself, in the universe, in life. There's also a call for some of you to trust God, your angels, the universe more, to believe in the impossible, to believe in miracles, because miracles do happen, but they won't happen if we don't believe in them, okay? So there are a lot of things coming through here, but one of the biggest emphasis on this here, Sagittarius, is for you to really focus more on purification. Purifying yourself, releasing yourself of those unwanted energies, things that have been ailing you. This could even be physical for some of you. It's a complete renewal here. It's allowing yourself to be more connected to your guides, your angels, the universe, more one with yourself, with your true authentic self. Some of you may have been stalling on this, okay? You may have been taking shortcuts to try to heal, or taking shortcuts to try to make a wish come true, for a dream to manifest, to appear. There's something here that something is not completing. The universe is trying to help you complete something, but some of you are trying to cut corners, is what I'm hearing, okay? You may be missing the mark with something. I see something with the Knight of Swords where you're rushing into things and taking these shortcuts and trying to force something to happen, trying to... it's almost like I'm hearing playing God, which is very interesting, but that's what I just heard. It's like the universe is trying to end something for you, but you don't want it to end, or you're trying to go at it. You're cutting corners. You're trying to do it your way with regards to some sort of dream coming true, or a blessing, or a wish coming true, or something happening. But you're not in full control, Sagittarius. The universe is. God is. And if you're holding back from yourself on really pursuing those dreams that you have, whatever it is that you want in life, you've got to persevere. And you have to understand that you've got to do all the hard work in order for something to complete. It's something about lack of completion. Some of you haven't fully healed from something. I was going to say Hulu for whatever reason. Maybe somebody's on Hulu right now and they're watching this. Anyway, it's like you have Hulu on the TV and then you're watching my reading on your phone or a tablet or something. I don't know where I just got that vision, but I'm not getting it. I am getting it. So somebody here is, yeah, there's lack of completion. There's some healing that some of you still need to do. And some of you think that you've completed your healing, but you're not quite there yet. You're almost there. But it's like some of you are trying to half-ass something. You're saying, yeah, I'm healed, I'm good, I feel purified, I feel good about myself, but there's still something missing. You haven't come full circle yet. You haven't completed the hero's journey. There are different levels to healing, guys. It's like with everything else. You got to start here, and there's always a leveling up. You are always healing, Sagittarius. This never ends. This never ends. So some of you are trying to make this happen. You want to get to a completely different state with regards to your healing, or you're thinking, yeah, I'm showing the world the real you. I'm the real me. I myself. I am this. I am that. I am completely pure, free and clear of sin, of dark energy, of childhood wounds, of ancestral patterns. That takes a long time. The hero's journey, the time it takes to get to the world, it depends on everybody. Everybody's journey is different, but it takes a long time to get here. The hero's journey is not a quick trip around the world. You're walking the earth. You're not taking a jet, flying, circumventing the earth. That's not what this is. So some of you, you may think that you're there, but you're not quite there yet. and you cannot take shortcuts. Some of you have stopped balancing your chakras if you're already doing this. Maybe some of you have had chakra healing before and you have to do it again because something has gotten stagnant. Some of you have stopped your chakra balancing. You stopped your healing because you think that there's nothing left to do. I just heard from my guides you are mistaken, Sagittarius. But again, this is not to cast judgment on you. This is more about we're always healing. This is a long journey. The journey of healing takes some time. All right? You can't take shortcuts. You can't cut corners. You can't force this. You can't rush it. Some of you may feel disappointed by hearing this. Say, I thought I was done with my healing. I thought I'd been completely free and clear. But I'm getting there's still something missing, Sag. I just heard from my guides there's one chakra that's off. That's for some of you, not for all of you. Okay? You got to release negativity. Some of you have a negative mindset. Or you're looking at things from a negative standpoint perspective. This perception that some of you have with this negativity is stemming from you haven't come full circle with something. You haven't forgiven somebody for something fully. You haven't, there's something that's still causing this negativity. There's a chakra that's blocked. Now I'm hearing it could be your heart for some of you, or your crown, or your third eye. And it's going to be different for everybody because this is a collective reading. Something hasn't come to a close yet. And you think it has, but not yet. You're losing faith, you're losing hope, you've been praying, you've been wishing for something, Sagittarius, and it hasn't happened yet. This will come in due time, whatever that is. You want something to end, you want to move to the next chapter in life, you want your dreams to come true, you want whatever you've been wishing, hoping for to manifest. But there's something here that's blocking it, and we will see what is blocking you in the extended, okay? So there's an energetic block here, there's a chakra block here. So if this is stemming from a disappointment and a wish not coming true, Sagittarius, you need to trust the universe with this. What I just heard is the universe, God has heard your prayers. They've heard your call. They've heard your cries. Okay? God hears you. But it doesn't mean that if you're, especially if this is time-based, if you're putting a time box on God, you can't do that. Okay? You can put it out there. But you need to trust that God is actually going to have that happen. But this dream, this wish will happen in due time. In divine timing. For a smaller group of you, you have come full circle. You got to be honest with yourself here. If you're being out there on the world stage, Sagittarius, and you're not afraid of being who you are and exposing the truth to others, exposing who you really are without fear of retribution or anything, this message is for you. The light is at the end of the tunnel. You've been through a lot of hardships. You've gone through the tower. You've gone through the devil energy. You've gone through all this sudden upheaval stuff. If your life has been a whirlwind for the past few months, Sagittarius, and you're coming out this is for you. If you're not afraid to go out there naked, not literally, and be your true authentic self, That is part of your mission. You are following your mission work. You're being Sagittarius, not the fake Sagittarius. You are living your purpose. You are continuing to have faith. You are continuing to follow the light. You're continuing to follow your North Star. Those of you who have pushed through on this, you're fully living your life's purpose. I'm getting a lot of confirmations with those dings there. You're not the same person you were. And it's been years. It took you years to get here. You've completed the hero's journey. There's complete renewal after all of this destruction that you've been through. All of these sudden upheavals, all of these drastic changes that you've experienced. You kept your light. You kept shining your light, and you kept following it. And you said, I will get there. It's like the little engine that could, the chariot card. I can go to this distance. I'm going to reach my destination. I am on the right path. I just need to trust in God, trust in my guidance, and I have to keep following this. And you followed the light. You always said, you saw the silver lining. The light is at the end of the tunnel, and you've gone through that long, dark tunnel, Sagittarius, and now you've come to the end of that tunnel. You've come to the end of your hero's journey. You've completed a huge phase with regards to your healing, because you are not the same person you used to be at all. There's some things about you that is still there, but you're not your distorted self. You're your purified divine self. So those of you who are ready for the next phase of your journey, there's something here about you being the spotlight, you coming into fame, fortune, you being a star. Like literally, you're going to be very well known for what it is that you're doing with your mission work. God is now exalting you, Sagittarius, and putting you more in the spotlight. Because this chapter in your life is done. Now it's time for you to move on to the next best thing. The others of you who've completed your hero's journey, miracles are about to happen. Dreams that you thought were big dreams are going to manifest in a way that you didn't expect. You're going to be showered with blessings, with miracles here. It's like a bombardment of them. Because you've completed this chapter in your life. And you're no longer who you used to be. You're not afraid to speak your truth. You're not afraid to stand up there and face people head on. You're being who you were always meant to be. This could also indicate that some of you who are being exalted, where you're going to come into some stardom here, you're going to be more in the spotlight. It may very well involve travel. You may be starting to travel more for your mission work. Being the beacon of light, faith, and hope for others. And traveling to shine your light for other people to see. Not just on your YouTube channel, not just on some sort of platform. You physically being out there. Traveling the world to do this. Some of you are destined for this. Your mission work does involve you traveling the world. Okay? Maybe you have dreams about moving to another part of the world, and just keep those dreams alive, Sagittarius. You will get there. You just have to trust in what the universe is doing with your life, because they heard you. So, big things are coming to an end, Sag. Happy holidays. Maybe it might happen around Christmas. There's the Star of Bethlehem. Happy holidays, Christmas. Something may be some big blessings are happening around Christmas time. It's like the Christmas miracle. You've gone through hell and high water, Sagittarius. Now it's time to live a life full of peace. But there are others of you who are still surrounding yourself with negativity. You're doubting God. Thank you for the confirmation. You're doubting. You're losing faith. You want something to end and it hasn't ended yet, but it's not time for it to end for somebody here. What does Sagittarius need to avoid for this week, Holy Spirit? Archangels, galactic families, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Well, we have the Strength card at a 45-degree angle. They want me to take it in reverse. Losing confidence in yourself. Not believing in yourself. Not trusting in your abilities, in your mission work, whatever this is. There's something here about what's blocking here, or there's something that's affecting something from completing. You're thinking you've healed from something, but there's something about a lack of compassion that's still lingering around you. God is testing your faith here. He's testing your strength, right? You're disappointed that something hasn't happened yet, but God's trying to see how bad do you really want it, Sagittarius. Are you going to work hard for this? Confirmation. You got to work hard for this. You got to trust and have confidence in God here, in the universe. You're doubting. I talked about it. You're doubting. Do you feel inadequate? There's low self-esteem here. There's an avoidance of being vulnerable. This is the opposite. It's another major arcana. We got Aquarius and we have Leo here. Could be significant to you. You're trying to avoid being vulnerable, which is why I was talking about focusing. You need to show the world real you. Nakedness, vulnerability, being out there and not being afraid to be who you are. Some of you, there's still a little bit of fear here. There is even something about self-consciousness with your physical appearance, okay? That's causing you to lose confidence in yourself and to doubt yourself, and it's lowering your self-esteem. If you guys know you're destined to be famous or you're destined to be in the spotlight here and you're like, I don't think I can do that. I don't look the part. I think we've gotten this for you, Sagittarius. I don't think I can do this. I'm afraid to show everybody who I really am. Like warts and all type of thing. The flaws here. We all have flaws. I have them too. I'm not a saint. I'm not perfect. But you can't be afraid of that. You can't be afraid of the vulnerabilities that you're still trying to hide, Sagittarius. This lack of faith that some of you have, you're definitely being tested because God wants to see how strong you really are. He wants you to realize that you have more power than you think you do. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe in the impossible, in miracles, in these, believe in the universe. All right? You have more power than you think you do, Sagittarius, and this is also about you helping those who can't help themselves. It looks like she's helping this moose here. It could be a reindeer. Maybe this reindeer can't help himself, and she's coming to his aid. You having the strength and power to speak up for those who cannot speak up for themselves, to stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves. Okay, some of you, that's your mission. And you're very passionate about this, but there's some sort of issue about you believing that you can do that. You are here to be a beacon of light, faith, and hope for others, Sagittarius. And whatever it is that you're wishing for, you're dreaming, you gotta believe in it. You gotta believe in yourself and in your dreams, Sag. You have the power. You have the ability to create the life that you want, to fulfill your destiny. You have unlimited potential. You're the magician. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces you may be involved with. Or you have strong water in your chart. Some of you, you're wishing for somebody to come forward, maybe to propose to you, maybe to be vulnerable with you, to offer you an invitation to something, or just express how they truly feel. But this person's not doing it right now. For some of you, not for all of you. So some of you have been wishing, praying, and hoping that somebody would come to your rescue, or somebody would express their undying love to you. But this person's trying to manipulate your emotions for some of you. They're coming in with this romance, this wine and dine, this chivalry, this romantic nature. They're hearing sweet nothings. They're very good with their words, especially how they talk to you romantically. They try to catch you into something, but then they turn the other way. Maybe some of them start to talk to you about something, and then when you're vulnerable with them and you're expecting them to be vulnerable with you, they can't do it. They lose confidence. They lose self-esteem. They feel inadequate, and they can't talk to you because there's some wounds that they have to heal from this. And the others of you, this is all about vulnerability. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to say, I fucked up. I'm not done with my healing. I really don't feel purified. I really don't feel like my authentic self. I still have issues with my body image. I still have issues with me being in the spotlight, XYZ. I still have low self-esteem. Somebody's not being honest here. Someone really needs to express how they really feel. Now, if you're dealing with a heartbreaker here, you got to find the courage and confidence to actually speak to this person, to be your authentic self. Because this person is actually manipulating it in a way to get you to be your best self. Some of you may feel very stupid with regards to being vulnerable with somebody else because the person who's receiving that didn't do that in return. They went back on their word. They canceled an event. They canceled a date. They canceled something. They said they were going to do something and they went back on it. They couldn't tell you how they felt when they had the chance. And some of you feel low self-esteem. You feel inadequate because it's like, oh, I told this person everything. I was vulnerable with them, but they couldn't be vulnerable with me. What gives? So you feel like an idiot. You feel there's negativity here. You're losing faith. You're losing hope because it's like, oh, I told my person how I felt, but they didn't do the same. Let go of that. That's you, Sagittarius. It doesn't matter. What matters is that if you were telling this person your true feelings, That is a step towards your healing, because you are starting to be in tune with your emotions and to be in tune with how you're feeling and not being afraid of expressing them, especially when you are head over heels over someone. Do you see what this is doing, Sagittarius? There's persons pushing you to be your authentic self. You pour your heart out to them, and you just saying whatever it is, even if they have no response, or even if they come back in a negative manner here, you're not going to be affected by it. Okay? There's another message here where you need to have the power to trudge through this quest for the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is finding your fulfillment on your own. That is bliss. It's contentment. It's purification. It's renewal. It's rejuvenation. Drinking from the cup of the divine love of God so that it flows through you and out of you. Understanding what brings you emotional happiness, and it has nothing to do with material things. Part of your mission, guys, your purpose, is to utilize your psychic abilities, your empathic abilities for the greater good of humanity. Part of your purpose is to find ultimate fulfillment in the mission work that you are supposed to be called to do, that you're being called to do. Finding that fulfillment in your purpose. That is what's going to bring you bliss. That is going to bring you true happiness. It's what's going to give you peace. There's also healing involved with this Knight of Cups. It looks like some of you are still being heartbroken by somebody who continues to not, they run away from intimacy. They can't express themselves very well. And some of you are kind of like disappointed because this person still hasn't come forward with how they feel. You can't force this person to do that, obviously. You have to trust here. You have to trust in how this person feels about you, for whoever needs to hear this. Because you're losing trust. You're losing faith. You're not confident in your intuition. You're not trusting your intuition. You're dealing with unrequited love. If you are in a divine counterpart connection, this is part of the journey. You have to heal from this, because this is stemming from past life stuff, guys. You're disappointed because this person can't come forward to express how they feel. Even when you've been vulnerable with them. Even when you told them how much you love them and all this other stuff, that you'd be there for them, oh, whatever. And this person's not budging. It's because this person's not ready. They don't have that self-esteem. The flip side of this is you've been wishing and praying that this person would have the courage and confidence to come forward with how they feel. Prayer is a key thing here. And it looks like somebody's wish is being granted. Because you learn how to be vulnerable with the world, you encourage your person to be vulnerable with you and with everybody else. You've helped this knight to muster up the courage and confidence to come towards you, to trust their heart, to follow their heart, and to come towards you to offer their cup. There is a proposal of marriage here. There's an invitation to a gathering, a romantic trip, some sort of outing. This person may be traveling over water to see you. This person is no longer afraid about how they feel for you. They've fallen in love again. You've taught this person, you've inspired this person, you've been that beacon of light, faith, and hope for this person to come towards you, to not be afraid of their healing, to not be afraid of falling in love again, of being in love. That's because some of you stopped feeling inadequate. You stopped dealing with people who were giving you unrequited love. Okay? You stopped allowing this person to break your heart, and you went your own way. You followed your mission work. If you're a divine counterpart, part of you coming to permanent sacred union is you being your true authentic self and you living your dharma, fulfilling your purpose, doing what you've been called to do, what you've been destined to do. Okay? So because of that, you've brought this night home to you. You've inspired this person. You have lit this person up so much so that they're like, if Jess, oh God, if Sagittarius can do this, so can I. And there's a strong energy of somebody. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces. Okay, strong water. So you've really inspired somebody to change their ways, Sagittarius. It's pretty big, if I must say. So, because you've inspired this night to come forward emotionally, because you've been vulnerable with the whole world, you've inspired them to be vulnerable, starting with you first. And that is pretty big for this person, because this individual was ashamed of their sensitivities. They were ashamed of feeling so deeply for people, for causes, for whatever. And you have helped this person to move forward and to follow their heart and to not be afraid of what they feel, to not be afraid of what they truly want in life, what they're dreaming about, what they're wishing for. This night is going after their dream person, their dream life. It's what they've always wanted. And you've inspired that person to finally follow what it is that they want to do. And part of that is you. What I'm getting is this Knight of Cups, they asked for a blessing from God. They wished for somebody like you. It's like, is that a Foreigner song, Waiting for a Girl Like You? I don't know if it's Foreigner or somebody else, but I know that's a song. It's like this Knight of Cups was waiting for somebody to come, somebody like you to come along, Sagittarius, and you did. But this person was like, they did not realize the profound amount of love that they were going to have for you when they met you. And it scared them off. And because of that, they lost faith. They lost hope. And like, am I going to be able to express how I feel to my person, to Sagittarius? Am I going to get the courage and confidence to speak up? To have the strength to tell Sagittarius how I feel? But you were the one who inspired them to do this. This is why your energy is so important, Sagittarius. If you want somebody to come forward with something, you've got to be out there. Like, you have to be who Sagittarius really is. And not be afraid of that. Even with the self-consciousness about your body image or something like that for somebody, you can't get caught up in that either. You may be thinking that this person doesn't love you or they can't express how they feel because of some sort of physical whatever. It's like you're not confident in yourself with regards to your physical appearance. You got to let that go. Because if you're thinking this person doesn't love you, oh, well, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too whatever, I'm too this, I'm too short, I'm too whatever. No. You are putting your lack of self-esteem out there. And guess what? Your person is also going to have low self-esteem if you are putting that out there. If you don't have confidence in yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, your person won't do that either. And I mean, you got to love yourself fully, everything, every part of you, to include your shadow side. Okay? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Playing Syrians, please read us for highest good. Can you please clarify the star card? Why is the star here? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Playing Syrians, please and thank you. Wow. Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords. Someone's done. It's like they can't, it's too, pain and suffering is too great, or it's just like they can't keep going on like this with not speaking the truth. There's massive communication here. There's something of a miracle where something is coming to an end, and this communication is going to end a major cycle in your life, a major chapter in your life. Because this Knight of Cups is coming forward to express how they feel. And it's going to come out of nowhere. Somebody else got this message. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Leo. The Eight of Wands showed up for them. So there's communication definitely coming in out of nowhere. This is going to wipe the slate clean. This person is realizing that they need to come with the truth and nothing but. This person could also be traveling to see you. Traveling over water. Maybe airplane. They bought a ticket or something like that. Because there's something miraculous happening here. Where you've really inspired somebody to come forward towards you. To tell you the truth about how they really feel about you. Okay. The worst is over. Leo also had this at the bottom of the deck for what they needed to focus on for the Christmas deck. The worst is over. You've come full circle, Sagittarius. You have clarity of thought. You're not afraid to speak your truth. You are in alignment with your higher self, with your purpose. Some of you need to focus more on getting into alignment with your purpose in life, your mission work, because you have a mission here. Each of you are destined to do something great here. But you've got to get into alignment with your dharma, your purpose, before you can have all of these things come to fruition. At least you don't have to go by what I'm saying, but I'm channeling what my guides want to say. There's something about whatever it is you're hoping, dreaming, and wishing for, you got to be in alignment with it. It's the law of attraction. You can't be in pain and suffering and victim energy and like, oh my God, this sucks. This is so hard. I can't do this. You can't be in this energy if you want these miracles to happen. If you want these dreams to come true, they're not in alignment with this. But some of you have dropped this energy. You've persevered. You've hit rock bottom. You went through the worst and you didn't think it could get worse, but it did. But you got back up and you persevered. And you said to yourself, I got to be the one to take the swords out of my back. Some of you are overcoming some tough divorce, a betrayal, somebody backstabbed you, or people were continuously backstabbing you or betraying you at your job or your marriage or whatever this is. And it happened over and over and over again. And you're like, fuck that. I'm clearing that shit out. I am not going to allow myself to fall into victim energy. Some of you, this is what you need to heal from. This apparently happened to you multiple times. There's a lot going on here, Sagittarius, for some of you with regards to overdoing it. This is like overkill. Some of you keep repeating the same lessons and you're not learning from them. There's something about communication here. Every time you get the opportunity to communicate with someone, you're not being honest with them. And if this is your person who continuously breaks your heart, or they're trying to manipulate your emotions, and you're not coming clean and telling them, hey man, I'm not dealing with this anymore, there's still work you got to do. Be in your power. There's something about control here. Some of you are trying to control things to happen. You're trying to force a wish, a dream, a blessing, whatever to come to happen. You're trying to do it your way. There's other ways to do this, Sagittarius. You need to shine your light. This is you being the beacon of faith, hope, light for others. Being in the spotlight, being a leader, the charismatic leader, the one who is very loving, very endearing, very magnetic, loves her people. She's not afraid to be who she is. She's not afraid to be that excellent leader here. She knows that's part of who she is. She's being called upon God to light up the world. And that is exactly what all of you are being called to do. But don't misuse your power. Some of you have strong manifesting abilities, but you're using it to your disadvantage. There's something about trying to take shortcuts. You're trying to manifest something that is not ready yet. You got to use your natural abilities to manifest, Sagittarius. I'm getting for some of you, you're looking at YouTube videos or you're buying spells or you're buying something to try to get something to happen. It's not working. There's a reason, because the universe has control of whatever it is you're trying to have happen. Okay? And going back to that person who's about to show you how the real you, show you the real them. They're going to be vulnerable with you. They're going to pour their heart out to you. Maybe through song, something creative. I said, you've been an inspiration to them, Sagittarius. You've been that light for them to come home. You are in your full power, and you are not afraid to be who you are. You have an incredible amount of fearlessness, confidence, and courage. And it's so powerful, Sagittarius, that your light is freaking luminous to the point that other people across the world can actually see it. Maybe somebody is literally across the world and they can feel your energy. They can see your light. It's inspiring to them. Could very well be your person too. There's like other people around the world who are seeing you as this inspiration. Like, how does this person have all this energy? How are they able to go through all this crazy shit in life? 10 of Swords, hitting rock bottom, going through all these difficult challenges and all these things, yet still be this. That is an incredible feat in itself, Sagittarius. This is what a lot of you are being called to do. There's somebody in your vicinity, though, your energies. You know somebody who is helping you to do this. Or you're being called to work with somebody who can get you here. Who can help you to shine your light, who can help you to have more confidence in yourself. The self-consciousness has got to go out the door, Sagittarius. Thank you for the confirmation. You have the ability to manifest helpful people. You have the ability and the power to manifest so many things. Because you are that powerful. You've got to learn how to be independent too. You do not need anyone or anything to boost your confidence, to get you to shine your light. You do that from the inside out. It does not come from the outside in. You've definitely inspired somebody to communicate their truth here. Yep. For sure. Can you please clarify the strength of the reverse, Holy Spirit? Oh, is that the World card? Yes, it is. There it is again. Stagnation, taking shortcuts and disappointments. You're trying to come full circle, but you're being blocked. Not just with the confidence, the inadequacy, the vulnerability thing. There are other things too that are blocking you from completing a cycle, from completing a chapter, from closing a book. And again, going back to that unrequited love, you're hoping that the more you speak your truth to this person or you're vulnerable with this person, you think that this person's going to tell you something. It's not on your time, it's on God's time. You gotta trust that this person will come forward to tell you how they feel when the time is right. However, the more you do this, the more you express yourself to this person and you're not affected by them not saying anything to you, the more your light will brighten, the more inspiring you will be to this person to do the same. There's a strong energy stagnation again. You're causing delays because you're not believing in yourself. You're causing delays from something from completing because you're losing faith, you're losing confidence in God, in the universe, in yourself, in your person. You gotta learn to trust, Sagittarius. But for the others of you, you've inspired this person to end this chapter with being afraid of their sensitivities and being afraid of being vulnerable, feeling inadequate, feeling low about themselves. The person who has gone through this for a long time, the one who would admire from afar and not tell you how they feel, the one who would be afraid of being sensitive, be afraid of being vulnerable, being afraid of following their heart because of the lack of confidence in themselves, you help them break that cycle. Wow. Justice, look at all the majors coming up here. Karmic balance. For those of you who've done your work, you've balanced out the scales, you paid off your karmic debt, now this person is going to come in to do the right thing, to speak their truth, to bring justice to this connection, to balance this connection out. And when this truth comes in, it's the truth, the communication comes in, it's going to close that chapter of separation. A huge lesson for both of you to learn was being your true authentic self, standing in your integrity, and learning your karmic lessons about not being who you're supposed to be. The others of you, you're blaming others for your misgivings. You're blaming the universe. You're blaming somebody else other than yourself. Or what should I say? You're blaming other things, other people, or whatever this is. Or some of you are blaming. You want justice from this person. You want the truth from this person. You're blaming this person from keeping you from moving forward. You're blaming this Knight of Cups for not having your wishes come true, or for not completing your healing or something. Why are you blaming somebody else, Sagittarius? As I said, you should not be blaming anyone or anything for your pain and your suffering. That's when you give your power away. And if you keep expressing yourself to this person and feeling hurt by it, they lower your self-esteem. There's some manipulation here. That's on you. You're allowing that person to continuously break your heart because there's something here about you are not really standing up to this person. Because there is a fear of loss here, of losing this person. You're trying to delay things because you're thinking that this person's eventually going to come forward. But if you allow yourself to continuously get heartbroken by this person's not going to have the inspiration and the confidence to speak their truth because you're not telling them, hey, this needs to stop. Okay? The energetic match is not there. It's painful for you. You want communication. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's painful for you. Like, I need to hear what this person has to say. I need to hear how this person feels about me. No, you do not. This is not going to make you happier. This is not going to boost your confidence. You don't need anybody to validate how you feel, nor did this person need to validate how you feel about them. That's besides the point, Sagittarius. You're repeating a karmic pattern by allowing somebody continuously to break your heart when you're trying to manipulate this person too to try to get them to tell you how they feel. You could be trying to force a situation to have this person communicate with you. That's not how it works. Which is why I go back to some of you are thinking you completed your healing, that everything's all good. Where are my wishes? Where are my dreams? I'm done with my healing. No. Especially if you just started your healing journey this year or last year or something. I know everybody's journey is different, but guys, if you're in a twin flame connection, it takes years. You've got to trust the process, and you have to trust in what God is doing. You have to believe that at some point in time, your person will be ready to come forward to you to express how they really feel. To spill the beans is what I just heard. But somebody here, you're causing the delays of your own manifestation of your heart desires here. That's the truth, Sagittarius. There's an imbalance here in this connection, and you know it. This is you feeling victimized. It's their fault. It's their fault. It's their fault. It's God's fault. It's this. Nope, nope, and nope. Nobody's fault. Stop with the blame game. This is also probably, you may be blaming yourself or feeling guilty. Maybe this Knight of Cups is the one who feels guilty for not telling you how they felt for years. Because they weren't honest before. They weren't truthful. They weren't being their true authentic selves, and they were afraid of being vulnerable with you because they were afraid of the pain that they might feel, because there's something here about they loved somebody before and you were kind of reminding them of that, and then they don't want to come forward with expressing how they really feel because they did that before. They were vulnerable with somebody, because somebody here was married before, okay? Because there's a divorce card. Somebody was married before and they were very loving. They were very in love with this person. They wore their heart on their sleeves, and they would be vulnerable with their spouse, and apparently their spouse betrayed them pretty badly. And this person's like, I don't want to deal with this ever again. And then they got a divorce, and this person's like, I can never be vulnerable. I can never wear my heart on my sleeve ever again. Because this person had sensitivities, and apparently there was a spouse here who did not acknowledge the sensitivities of this person. It's like they made fun of it or something like that. So There's confirmation. I'm getting a lot of confirmation in this reading today. So there you go. Okay. You got to allow this person to heal, whoever this is for, Sagittarius. You have to do your healing. Stop trying to get this person to tell you how they feel about you. You intuitively know. And you also need to have faith in this connection. You also need to have faith in your dreams, right? There's also something about bringing justice to things. With that justice card there, being a champion of the people. You just showing the world the real you, standing in your integrity. What guidance do we have? Turning inward. Inside this well of bone and flesh, I lay my soul to sleep. All the truths within my breath have come to greet me. Oh boy, there's no face here. What did I say about being your authentic self? Some of you are trying to hide. Bottom of the deck is gatherings. Gather, gather, festive witches, speak of joy and drink to wishes. Take one, give two, celebrating all blisses. There's the wish right there, the wish card. Turning inward. All right. This is about connection, self-discovery, navigating inner landscapes. There is a new, more enlightened version of yourself that is waiting to be discovered. This new you has learned and grown over the years, so much so that you may not feel as aligned to your previous goals. Dreams can and will often shift and change with time. Your task is to remain connected to your inner landscape, the part of you that always knows what you need in any given moment. Your inner self will help you to discover new talents, intentions, and beliefs that will better serve you as you continue on this journey. This message is amplified for you if you have also pulled the ceremony card. Turning inward brings an additional message. You may be holding on too tightly to an outdated idea of what your life should be. There are many different ways to experience success. There's not just one way, like I talked about with the Queen of Wands. Do not allow others or social conditioning to dictate what is right for you. Being connected to your inner, most authentic being helps you to develop a better sense of self. You will be better prepared to defend your choices when you know your worth and who you are on the most fundamental level. Yep. Stop holding on too tightly to an outdated idea of what your life should be. You were destined for greatness, Sagittarius. We're going to look at the gatherings card. Exchange, gifts, and festivity. For our ancestors, every day became a celebration of life. We have lost the drive for survival in this way. Today, social media and the hustle are our main priorities, so much so that it's easy to forget the joy of festivity and celebrate how precious life is. Times may be different than for our ancestors, but that doesn't mean times aren't hard for us too. Lean in your community for support. They are there to lift your spirits when you're down, to celebrate your wins, and to love you just because you exist. This card invites you to spend time with your community, call in your friends and family, or go out and build new relationships. Receiving this card is also a strong sign that 2 is better than 1. Partnerships are favored. 2 or more people will bring a much stronger chance of success for your situation. Additionally, this card tends to come to a reading when the large gatherings such as weddings and births are imminent. This message is even more significant if you have also pulled the Merriment card. Well, another wish here could be there's a wedding. I don't know about a birth, but it could be for somebody here. There's a gathering of some sort for Christmas, for New Year's, or something like that. There's some miracle happening around that time. There is something about weddings might be significant for somebody here, okay? All right, guys, so we're going to pull your wellness message, but before I get into that, if you want to know what's blocking you and how you're going to overcome those blockages. That's going to be part of the extended. We're also going to see in that extended reading what your person is feeling, of how your person's feeling about you, and what messages they want to tell you at this time. All right, all of the information to access the extended reading is in the description box below. Please pay very careful attention to the instructions, okay? But like I said, finding out what's blocking you, how you're going to overcome those blocks, how your person's feeling about you, and what your person wants to say to you are going to be part of that extended, okay? And whatever other messages I channel, because I don't need cards to channel stuff, but if other messages come out in the extended that are meant for you, then by all means, if you feel this reading is resonating with you, that extended video could also could give you a lot more insight to your situation. Nurture. It's okay to want to stay home and be alone. I deserve days to myself, days to relax and simply be. I honor how I feel and take this day to do the things that feel nurturing to me. Present. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. Stay in the present moment, guys. Your wellness tips. Take a day off. Nurture yourself. Go lie on the couch and don't do shit. That's going to help you. Opportunities for growth. Is it focusing? Everything is happening for me and my evolution. I am not a victim of the things that happen. I take ownership of my life and make the best of the challenges along my journey. I see how difficult moments help me to become my best version, and I am thankful for them. Even the pain and suffering, there is purpose in the pain, Sagittarius. It's an opportunity for growth. It builds the strength and resilience. It helps you to keep pushing through difficult times in your life because you have more power than you think you do. Loving space. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves or at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. I talked about this. You got to hold the space for that person, Sagittarius. You've got to trust in the universe. You've got to believe in the impossible here. Faith is a huge factor in this, and so is prayer. Okay? I talked about that. This person is going to come around in their own time. Stop trying to take shortcuts. Stop trying to force something to end. You can't do that, Sag. You're not God. This is happening in divine timing. Whatever it is that you're wishing and hoping for will happen in divine timing. You just gotta let it be. Okay, so that's your message, Sagittarius, for this week, okay? We're going to look into how your person feels. No, we're going to first look into what's blocking you, okay? And how you're going to overcome those blocks again, how your person's feeling about you, what messages they want to tell you, along with whatever else Spirit wants me to share with Sagittarius, okay? Again, the information for the extended video is in the description box below. I do have a separate subscription if you want to just get unlimited access to all of my extended videos. There's a monthly subscription just for that. It's not part of the other stuff that comes with the memberships. However, there are plus memberships that I have created that include a discounted price of viewing all of my extended videos, but you also get the other bonus content like daily guidance, being entered to win a free reading for the month, the members only live readings. I'm having a Twin Flame support group session on Wednesday 9:30 p.m. on November 30th. Okay, if you want to join in on that, try out the 14-day free trial if you're called. You can go sign up for one of those memberships. You can get the unlimited access to the videos, or you don't have to. Just pay attention to what the tiers offer, okay? Because each tier has different benefits. Don't forget to use Cyber50 as the coupon code to get 50% off all of my readings. You can book in advance. You can use the coupon as many times as you want. As I usually say, a lot of my clients, they take advantage of the sale and they book several readings over a course of 2-3 months or so. Okay, you have the option to do that. that includes twin flame readings as well, because I do offer those. Those are under the light counterpart / twin flame category of my Capella service suite, to include the compatibility charts, the birth charts, all the letters, all types of things, okay? Yeah, so what was I going to do? So that's pretty much it, Sagittarius. If you have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to ask. So if this is where I leave you, thank you so much for watching this video. If not, I will see you in the extended. But again, either way, thank you for watching this, Sagittarius. I lost my outro. Oh my god. Thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing, for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. And always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.